Houston, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Roadrunners will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking to throw on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Frederick. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits where you have to go on the road. You've got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Hunt is in the air. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. He's looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
You see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Roadrunners racing to the line in a hurry-up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There he goes. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Big fella moving. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead is now 5 here in the 1st. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Finds his big tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Roadrunners! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's sacked. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Surging forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pot.
And that ball's free behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Motion from the wideout. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's set. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll try the run. Still running at the 40. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Otis. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory?
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. All that speculation all week, and now we know.
Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. They get to the line quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. To the air on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Roadrunners come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going to the running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Poole. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. The quick out. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this 1st half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here's the handoff. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll open the second half with a run. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Bringing the heat. He's got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They'll go up top on second and short. Complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Roadrunners are on the move. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTSA.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. They'll run the option. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kick is in the air. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. The throw to the outside is complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Dead center perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let...
And the quarterback put up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got it in the middle, it's Otis. And he'll be brought down. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it! Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. Got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43 and they are set up nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off play action on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's sacked. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The inside handoff.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Looking for a push on 4th down. Stop short of the marker. And they stop with his defense and they get the ball back. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys... And it's blocked! What a huge play! And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Texas!
The only thing better than a punt block is scoop and score for a touchdown. Great job on special teams. Tons of athletes out on the field, and they take it to the house.
Setting up for the extra point, they will put them on top. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. There he goes. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just keeps slinging it. Flips it out on the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Got his man. And the Roadrunners are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. There's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the heat. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, but now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on fourth down and goal.
Here comes the Texas offense. Final seconds of the game. They can just take a knee and eliminate all of the drama.
And you're exhaling, too, at this point, because this was a hard-fought football game, David. It could have gone either way. At the end, it was this team that made the most plays, made the fewest mistakes, and they've earned this victory formation.
And by the way, there's nothing more frustrating in the world than playing defense when they take knees. Like, it's a helpless feeling. There's nothing you can do. You have so much rage inside you just want to hit somebody so hard, and they're just taking a knee, and you just got to take the L.